Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This will be the labour and delivery vlog. I just want to quickly do a disclaimer. Throughout the video, I call the baby Leo because if you don't already know, if you've watched any of my other vlogs, and if you're new here, his name was going to be Leo. We have since changed it to Oliver, so I just want to say please ignore me calling him Leo because we didn't end up going with Leo in the end. So yeah, this is Ollie on me now. But yeah, this is what happened. I don't know how well the footage is. Some of it I didn't film and I'm just about to edit it now, so I hope you enjoy. Yeah. Good morning everybody. Today is August the 22nd, so Thursday, August the 22nd, and it's possibly little Leo's birthday. That's the first time I've said his name on camera, so probably the second time you've heard it because I would have introduced him before this vlog goes up. But no, little Leo should be born today, and I'm having a bit of an emotional morning, to be honest. I'm excited and I'm nervous, and I'm really going to miss my bump. I kind of hate being pregnant, not going to lie. I didn't know I was going to start crying. This was just unexpected. I'm sure it's fine, and I'm sure you understand. But I wanted this to be raw and emotional, especially for something for him to look back on, to know how much that he means to me, of course. No, I'm very nervous, and I'm very excited. And I can't wait to meet you, little man. But I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss you moving of a night, especially of a night. I mean, you move all day anyway, but of a night it was like more of just a quiet time, me and you moment, do you know what I mean? And I'm kind of sad in a way because I know it's going to go so fast. Your big brother Mikey, he's like 18 months old already, and it feels like yesterday that I had him. So, and I know it's going to happen to you too, which it makes me sad, because my babies are grown up, and it's like I'm bringing you into this world today, and well, we think it's today, you might be late, it might come tomorrow, and it's just crazy how fast time really does fly. So if you are watching this in the future, just, you know, take one day at a time and enjoy yourself and have fun with it, you know. I'm going to try and stop being soppy. I'm not usually like soppy in front of people, other than my family, because I cry over stupid things all the time. But yeah, like on social media and stuff, I'm not usually soppy, and I even posted an Instagram post today and it was kind of soppy, and it's not usually me, if that makes sense. But my family's growing today, our family's growing today. We hope he comes today. And the funny thing is, this is the last day Leo could be a Leo. If he's born tomorrow, he'll be a Virgo. So that would be interesting to find out what his star sign would be. I'm not like a huge believer in it, but I do find them interesting. So yeah. But today's the day. I need to get dressed because it's like gone 8 o'clock, and do you know what? I've been faffing around just not wanting to get dressed because it's like making it more real, if you know what I mean, or like get ready. All hospital bags packed, of course, everything's ready to go. But oh, excuse me, Mikey and Mike are downstairs. He's giving him breakfast. I'm just making sure that my video's uploading and scheduled. So oh my god, my alarm's gonna go off in a minute because I've set about 60 alarms. It's so funny, I had a dream last night that I went to the hospital to be induced, and I was there all day, and it got to 7 PM, and I'm like, oh, we can't do it anymore, the doctor's gone home. And I was like, what? I've been here all day. But that obviously won't be the case because I probably won't need a doctor, if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm just turning my alarm off because we don't need that on anymore. Oh, I'm pressing buttons and stuff. I am really nervous and excited now though. And I'll stop waffling because this is going to be a really long vlog. Yeah, it's going to be like the day of it's the birth vlog, isn't it? But yeah, the birth vlog. Mikey, what's Mummy got? Come here. Come here. Come here, I'll show you. A very nice lady called Pearl, right, made you a present. Right? Look, what's this? Look, Mikey, your very own blanket.
There's me yawning my head off behind.
Mikey, can you say thank you, Pearl? Oh, is it soft?
I think he wants to get the bag.
He wants the bag, Pearl. He wants the bag. Mikey, your blanket. Your bigger We'll probably get him later all snuggled up to it when he's tired. Hey, little blanket. Yeah. So we've been at my mum's a little while now. We're still waiting for the hospital to call me because they said that they'll call me between 8:30 and 11 this morning, and if not, I need to call them so I know when to go in, if that makes sense, to be induced. And I'm getting a bit worried now, to be honest, because it's like 10:20 and they still haven't called me. Michael's just here. Denise is over there, my other birthing partner. So yeah, we're just waiting for the call, really. If not, I'll have to call them. So fingers crossed, we are definitely going in today, because I'm starting to get a bit like doubtful. So yeah. So the hospital have rung and they said there's a bed ready for me and to come in for 11:30, which is just under an hour away. But it's literally 10 minutes down the road. But I need to pop home because I was like, you only get one pillow, so feel free to bring a pillow with you if you want. So I was gonna go and get my maternity pillow because it's like really comfy. So yeah. But oh my god, I'm so nervous. Oh, we're gonna be on our way soon, and then baby Bert will be here. I keep calling him Bert, you know his name's Leo now. Leo will be here very soon. Oh my god. We've just got to the hospital. I've just done a urine sample, so they've gone to check that. I'm sure it's fine. And I had to fill out a menu for what I want for lunch and dinner. But I was like, don't fancy any of that. But I wrote stuff down anyway, just in case. I want to be quiet because it's really quiet ward. And I'm just waiting for the midwife to come back. And I assume we're going to go from there. I'm not 100% sure. So my sister's just there. No, I might for a minute. So I'm just still a bit nervous. So yeah, lunch has been served. I don't know how you can see that. So we'll see how nice the hospital food is, shall we? I'm not too hopeful.
So Casey's just been put on the monitor. But
I moved my hand and now I don't think the heartbeat is being registered. But no medication yet, so I haven't been induced yet.
no, she hasn't been induced yet. The midwife has still got to read her notes, and then she said she's going to come back and explain what happens after that. So we'll have to wait and see. So it's now 1:15 and Casey's just had the hormone medication.
It's a pessary that can last up to 24 hours, so we're going to be here a while. But it can cause your waters to break, or it can cause contractions to start. But the idea is to soften the cervix enough for them to be able to break my waters if it doesn't break it itself. So I don't actually know when I'm going to be checked next, to be honest. But they'll check me.
The baby's being monitored as well still. It's under a
so
t-shirt.
if the baby gets upset, they'll take it out. Or if I start to contract too much and nothing's happening, they'll take it out. But now we're just sort of doing the waiting game. So I might have to have a nap. So, yeah.
And me too. And then Mike. But yeah, so it's just a waiting game now. Just update you as and when things happen, I suppose. Yeah. So fingers crossed it doesn't take too long.
So it's roughly 20 past 5 and my contractions, I've started to time. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not timing one right now because I'm not having one right now, but I'm starting to know the difference between just like period pain kind of to contraction. But I have like this pain that's constant, and it'll get stronger a little bit and then it'll turn into a contraction, or it'll get stronger a little bit and not turn into a contraction. So I'm getting a bit confused at the same time. but I think this is the start of labour. So I'm in just early stages of labour at the moment. No active labour or anything like that. Sorry if it's a bit noisy in here. These two are on their phone. And my mum's about to bring up McDonald's for dinner because we're starving. Well, I actually had a decent lunch. My lunch, did I tell you? My lunch was actually pretty decent. The sandwich was good, and the rice pudding for the dessert part was really nice. So yeah, I can't complain about that really. So we'll obviously just keep you updated as we go, and I'm sure when I'm in the uncontrollable pain, Denise will film for me.
Tripod at the ready.
Tripod at the ready, yeah. So that's all to update you on at the moment. So I'm getting a niggly pain now. I don't know if it's going to turn into a contraction. Let's wait a minute. It's getting tight, but not that contraction. Maybe I'm going to start the timer.
Speak about something else. Okay, and I'll go with this sound, yeah?
Yeah, that one wasn't, that was like a small one. I think I'm having small ones and big ones. Not big ones, but like really small ones and not so big ones. I know what I'm talking about and I can't get the words out. But, you know, I think you guys know what I mean. But I think the walk downstairs to have something to eat and that will really help progress as well, I'm hoping. Waters are still intact as well. But she said that they won't examine me again until I have regular contractions, so 4 contractions in 10 minutes, and I think they want them to be over a minute long. Or if my waters go, they'll check as well. So, or they have to take the pessary out if the waters go anyway. So yeah, that's it at the moment. You alright?
Yes, I'm alright. I'm just hungry.
She's hungry. She's hangry. No, she's not really. She's been good.
Mike's been a good girl, haven't I?
Yeah, she's been a good girl. Mike's just sitting there. So, my dad bought a new camera. He's got the Osmo Pocket and I've got the Osmo Action. Anyway, regardless of that, we've got McDonald's. So the only thing is I'm having contractions, so I'm gonna try and eat, but they're not super painful yet, but they're getting regular. So hopefully this is a good sign. And my water's don't break before I go back upstairs.
So Casey's having contractions that are roughly about between 38 seconds and a minute, and they are roughly about 1.5 minutes apart. She doesn't look too good at the moment. But they're coming and going obviously, and some are more painful than others, but yeah, so you never know. The doctor's due to come back any minute now and
I've got another one.
And check her, so we're just timing them on the app. And so yeah, we're just timing them on the app and getting an average for an hour, but the doctor should be round soon to have another look at her.
They gave me some pain med. They gave me some painkillers. I'm not sure what they were. I can't remember what she said. Something like cocodamol, but not quite cocodamol. Something along those lines.
Cocodamol?
I'm not sure. And but they're obviously not working because I'm still in pain and it's been half hour. So they might give me something else to help manage pain. Whether that's gas in there, I'm not sure. But, I'm getting another one. So we'll
just have to wait for the midwife to come around and see what she says.
So, I'm on the gas in here, and apparently I sound like a man, and I think I can hear myself, which is also known as like laughing gas, and oh my god, it's the best thing in the world at the moment, because my contractions are getting really painful. They put me on a saline drip because I was dehydrated. Well, they think I might have been dehydrated. They checked me, I'm now 2 centimetres, so I haven't progressed much, but it's okay, if you know what I mean. It's probably about 8:30 now.
8:45.
8:45. And yeah, don't know what else to say. My waters are still intact.
So yeah, she's 2 centimetres and they've taken the hormone thing out. So they've just got to break her waters, but we've got to wait for a space in labour ward. So yeah, that's pretty much it so far. We'll just have to wait till we go up to labour ward.
Where did the nurse go?
She went away a little while ago.
I feel so tired.
Is that making you feel dizzy at all?
Yeah, it's great. Just great.
Does everything feel like it's slowing down?
No, I just feel like I'm slowing down. Like wavy. I can't explain it. Oh, I'll get another contraction. Hello, I'd like to speak to you. You right? I don't know. I feel a bit all over the place. Yeah, Mum, it's amazing.
I wonder if she'll remember this.
Is he alright? Did you get... Aww. You should get his blanket and he might go to sleep. Yeah, because sometimes he does. If he's got his blanket, he'll go to sleep. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not surprised to be honest, so yeah. I don't think so. Yeah. As long as he comes and he's healthy, it don't matter, does it? I'm having a contraction, I've got to let it go. It's the knees, I can't.
Hello. Oh god. Hey, so I haven't vlogged or updated you in a really long time. Last night, so it's naturally the next day, but last night Denise had to go home just before midnight because you can only have one overnight, and obviously Mike stayed. So she went back to my mum's because Mum only lives 10 minutes down the road, and then she came back about 8 this morning. It was about 8 this morning, wasn't it? So last night I was contracting still, but I don't know if I mentioned that they gave me a injection to slow down the contractions because they were coming too fast. So when they done that, after a while
throughout the night I was having contractions, but then I was able to sleep through the rest. Like, I'd have a contraction, go back to sleep, have a contraction, go back to sleep, because they were a lot further apart. They were more intense, but a lot further apart. And then this morning when I woke up, they just disappeared. My contractions just seemed to completely stop, and they've slowly started to come back on their own. But we're just waiting for a bed in labour ward. We're on the antenatal ward, which is where they sort of prepare you for labour, and then once you go into active labour you go to the labour ward. But they need to break my waters, and they can only do that on the labour ward. I think I'm having a contraction. Mike? Sorry. Yeah, so as soon as they've got space on the labour ward, so my voice goes funny, as soon as they've got space on the labour ward, they're gonna get me to go around and break my waters. So hopefully my contractions start picking up a lot more then. They have been picking up a little bit since this morning, but they're not as long, they're not as intense. To be honest, I probably don't even need the gas in there, but it just, it makes me feel so good that I just keep wanting it. So yeah, I'm on a monitor now to I don't know if you can. So they're just monitoring baby and contractions, I guess, for half hour to make sure that he's all happy. They do this every so often, and obviously if he's not happy, then they do it for longer than, because they do it for half hour, and then if he's not happy, they leave it on for another half hour and so on. But usually they take it off me after half hour, because he's really good actually. Not like Mikey never used to move, and I used to have this on all the time when I come to triage. But yeah, just Denise is over there. She's crocheting. I hope you can hear me, it's really noisy in here. I like to get the fan from home, because oh my god guys, I thought I was going to die from the heat. It's so hot in here. Everyone else is telling me it's not that hot, but I'm so hot. Other than that, nothing really to update you on. I think that's why I haven't really spoke too much. But no, it's Friday, it's the 23rd, and the baby still hasn't been born. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he would have been here by now, even if it was like early hours this morning. But no, you know his name's Leo now. I don't know why I was gonna call him Bert, but yeah, Leo's not here. Thank you for all your messages on Instagram and Facebook. I haven't really replied to anyone, and on here on YouTube, you've been messaging me and saying like I'm in your thoughts and prayers, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. The signal's really bad in the hospital, so I have been trying to like update kind of and reply to some of you, but just thank you for all your love and support really at this stage, and hopefully Leo's here very very soon, so I can put a little picture up and you can have a sneak peek of him. So but yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to be in here tonight as well, because it's the afternoon. It's like 12 now, isn't it? Yeah, it's like 12 now, and I'm not in active labour yet, so I've been in here a day and I'm still just waiting for something to happen. I feel like I've been in this bed for 4 days. It's now 5 o'clock the next day. 2 women have been and gone, and I feel like Rachel from Friends, where women come, their waters go, and then they get taken away. And that means there's no beds for my waters to be broken manually. So it's just a waiting game still. So no sign of Leo. He's probably not going to be here now for another 6 days. That's how it feels. I'm getting fed up, I'm not going to lie, I'm getting fed up. I know it can't be helped, obviously. But it's just boring now. I feel like I'm done with it. I just want to go home, but I can't, obviously. And also I've got a cannula. Don't know if you can see that. And I ain't even risking like giving my bed up to somebody else, if you know what I mean. He'll come when they want him to come, or when he wants to come, or whatever. I bounced on the ball for an hour, the exercise ball. That did nothing. Contractions are non-existent. So yeah, it's unfortunate really, but
Just tired.
very tired. Mike's gone back to my mum's for a nap because he was like falling asleep. He was so tired. But literally nothing's happening. Other than us like sort of moaning about other people going before me. So yeah.
She'll get there eventually.
Hopefully.
Hi guys, so it's Friday still and it is 10:15 in the evening and we've just been moved to labour ward. We was all so excited we just sort of jumped up and ran. But we are now in the labour room, delivery room, and it's really big in here. The bed's really nice. There's a little crib, it looks so cute. So yeah, things are gonna start getting moving on, I suppose. Casey's waters are going to be broken very soon, and fingers crossed things start progressing. But it's all so exciting. Obviously my first time being a birthing partner, so I'm very nervous, but I'm sure Casey will be fine. So yeah, I will update you as and when things happen and whatever, but yeah, it's so exciting.
I currently feel like I am continuously wetting myself because they've successfully broke my waters. I haven't had any contractions as of yet. I've had a few tightenings though. It's really weird to talk to you while I feel like I'm peeing myself. There's a lot coming out. TMI, but oh my god, it won't stop. What was I saying? Oh, I'm going to have to be mobilised, so that means they're going to get me walking around for about 2 hours. And if the contractions don't progress and I don't dilate anymore or anything like that, they're going to put me on a hormone drip, which I'm kind of dreading. So I'm praying they don't do that and my hormones, not my hormones, but I start picking it up myself, if you know what I mean. So we are currently in almost active labour. So a lot of waters. Don't show the waters, it's gross. You can stop now.
You don't want to say Denise is over there.
Hi. I mean, I want to sound squeamish, but it's making me feel a bit queasy. Don't show the waters.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
Gasoline is really good apparently.
Yeah, when I had my waters broke with Mikey, I actually screamed. It was so painful. And this time, my midwife, she couldn't quite get it. She kept trying, but the baby's head was too flat or something. So she got too flat to the head. So she got the sister midwife to do it, which is the nurse in charge tonight. And so she managed to do it. But when they put up the gas in here, really helped relax me. And it didn't hurt. I mean, it was uncomfortable at first, but it got to the point where it was very bearable. And I didn't scream or make any noise or anything. And there's a massive smile on my face afterwards. So. Yeah.
Did you say you had a contraction or not really?
No, tightening, not contraction as such yet.
Okay.
So, baby Bert's on his way. Leo's on his way. I don't know what to say, but I'm bouncing on a ball. My waters are going everywhere. We're waiting for my contractions to start. If they don't start, they're going to put me on the hormone drip, which I'm kind of dreading because it's now like 12:20, so I've got 40 minutes for contractions to start and I haven't felt anything, so more than likely hormone drip, and I really didn't want that because I know how painful it is. So if I get that, then it's possible I'm going to be getting the epidural. I don't know whether I should ask for the epidural first or if I should just see if I can go without. Because once they do the hormone drip, if I don't sit still, then I can't have the epidural. I don't know what to say.
So it's now Saturday morning, it's 10:52. Casey was examined at 9 o'clock this morning. She was 4 centimetres. She's going to be examined again at 1. She's in quite a bit of pain. She's on the gas and air. She has an epidural which is not 100% effective, but yeah, so I just thought I'd quickly come on and update you because nothing is really happening, but it is, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's just a waiting game till 1 o'clock to see how much more dilated she is. So it's 2:30 on Saturday afternoon, and look who has arrived. He's here as well. He's cute and also tiny. Casey's just being stitched up at the moment, so I'm sure she'll come on once she's ready. He's so adorable. I cried. Yeah, Casey did so well. She really did well, and I'm sure she will explain more as well. But yeah, I just thought I'd quickly show you him.